What's good, chat? Hold on, man. Let me get it right now. Let me get it right now. Hold on, chat. There we go. There we go. What's good, chat? Let's see some. 1 second, chat. Let me get some stuff down. What's good? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Free, what's going on with you? We live, baby. We live, we live, we live. What is going on? Wild. Hello. How are you? Your shit freezing a little bit. You good? You gotta get off that Bama Wi-Fi. Nah, you good right now. You good right now. Wolfie's in the building. Wolfie's in the building. He said, he said, "Pa, I got a crown. How you get a crown? That is hard." He says, Diddy! How y'all feeling about that? Well, before we even get into all that, let me put this up there real quick. Let me put this up there. How'd your weekend been? Free? How's your weekend been? What you mean? Uh-oh. That mean you taking sugar baby applications. Yeah? Okay. All right. How the chat been? How the chat been? How the chat been? Wolfie said, how you been, Tavo? I've been good. You said you can't hear? Hold on, let me see. Say something again, Free. Oh, yeah, I can't hear because I ain't hear a thing go off. Say it one more time. No. Hold on. Uh, say something again. No. Let me see something. Let me see something. Hold on. Try it.
Hello?
All right. What about now, Wolfie? What about now? I feel like you should be able to hear it now. You got to keep talking first.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on because people just um get the wrong Wi-Fi maybe.
All right, yeah, there you go. Yep, they say they can hear you. They can hear you. All right, cool,
Mhm.
cool, cool. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're back at it. Hey, chat, we are live on the YouTube and the Twitch, the red app and the purple app. Everybody, this is another episode of the Not Everybody podcast. I am your host, ATW underscore TAVO, back here with another one. I'm the grateful, humble, keep going, excited, adventurous host in this bitch. So give it up for me. You feel me? And I got my beautiful host, the spiritual. The world is heard, but it ain't free. You feel what I'm saying? But it's Miss Free World in the building. What's going on? Could we do it for the ladies? All right, all right. So, chat. We have a lot to get to today. We have a lot to get to today. First and foremost, we can just hot topic right off the top. Hot topic right off the top, and we're gonna get straight into it. Free, the verdict is in. The verdict is in. Everybody wanted to know what would happen. Diddy cleared on all charges but two. He's cleared on the RICO charge. He's cleared on the racketeering charge. He was found guilty of the prostitution charge with Jane Doe and Cassie. But let me go here and just actually bring it out. Let me just actually bring out what exactly he was cleared of. Give me 1 second, chat. Right here. On count one, racketeering found not guilty. Count two, trafficking of Cassie, not guilty. Count three, transportation to engage in prostitution related to Cassie, guilty. Count four, trafficking of the Jane Doe, which I think they said was 50 Cent's baby mama, not guilty. Count five, transportation to engage in prostitution related to the Jane Doe. He is he is found guilty. A lot of speculation is going on right now with Diddy. The internet is going to blaze. We're just hearing it. This just happened 3 hours ago. Right off the top, Free. What is your reaction?
I'm a little shocked because I was
Wolfie said, "Let's get to it. Let's get to it."
I
Hey,
was biased.
before you go, sorry, real quick. If you haven't, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you haven't, please hit that like and subscribe button. We're it's ATW underscore Tavo on all platforms, Twitch, YouTube, everywhere you can go. We're gonna bring clips out. We're gonna put another little video out for this. Alrighty, go ahead, Free. Give your take on the diddler.
I'm actually a little bit shocked, but I'm not really surprised, but I assumed that it was gonna be worse because of the beating. The video we seen of them in the hallway, I thought it was gonna be worse because of that,
What do you mean
because
by
it
worse?
seemed I thought he was gonna get some time. It sounded like he may not have to do time, or he had already had time served. It sound like that may be the case. But I thought they was gonna bury him under the prison. I did.
Okay, okay. So you thought he was gonna get buried under the prison, okay? You and a lot of others, okay? Well, now that he's not, though, now what? How do you feel about the aftermath of everything you done heard, of all the stories, the Kid Cuddies, the Kanye is coming to it, the Bodyguard, 50 Cent, Jane Doe's wife, Cassie. Everybody said all their stories. The burnt convertible. How do you feel now?
I feel like there is something going on the inside.
What's that mean?
Something, go- something. I feel like he might be more powerful than he already was when he come out. I think this is just something that was here to distract us, and they knew the whole time. I just feel like it's just I just don't put nothing past Hollywood. I just don't trust them. So I feel like he gonna be more. He might be more powerful than he already was. So
So you telling me had he went to prison, how would you have felt? The same way that is some up Hollywood?
I would have felt very relieved for Cassie. I would have
Why?
felt relieved for her and all the other people that had to endure his um wrath. He get everything he wants. Remember? He get anything he want. What he want, he can have it.
Man, all right. Hey, Diddy, it's your boy here. It's your boy here.
Uh,
It's your boy here, Diddy. Shout out to the people who still strong with Diddy. Not the beating shit. Look, I'm like this. Chat, listen up, listen up. Wolfie said we're
uh,
starting strong. Chat, listen to this.
hey, Wolfie.
Diddy was he wasn't charged for beating Cassie. Everybody want this man to go away for beating on a girl.
Yes, we do.
He ain't getting charged for that. That man got charged. Chat, that man got charged for doing what everybody, well, mostly a 90% of men in America do. Pay for that poom. Pay for that treasure box. Fly a motherfucker out. You go to a motherfucker. All of that. He ain't did what no other rich or even non-rich man has done. So for me, when I'm hearing the testimonies, I'm hearing the weak ass, but I'm hearing the bodyguard. It was just like they just wanted to get my man's on. I feel like he was strutting his shit, putting his dick on the table. No pun intended. And I
It's
feel like
small, by the way.
I feel like they try to get my man. They try to get my man's. They try to get Diddy for doing what everybody else did. That's how I honestly feel. They try to get him for doing what everybody else was doing. And it all started from the video with Cassie, but also said in that shit, champ, I might be the minority, but I thought that shit was mad funny. You asking for all that motherfucking money. You go fuck on the trainer? You go fuck on the trainer? The nigga that I bought for you? And then you go to the trainer, you living your life, happy, right? Everything that I couldn't do for you, he doing for you, I guess, emotionally. And then you hit me back with the, yo, if you don't give me this bread, speculative. You go him with a number, and then he don't pay it up. You gonna put this shit out? Man, chat. This is the old get along game, man. The old get along game. And now your husband, he gotta. And a lot of people say, "Ah, man, the feds picked this up. The feds picked this up. It ain't had nothing to do with her." Shorty, you the reason they picked the shit up. Now I ain't excusing the beating shit, but I'm saying at the end of the day, you coming to my man with the stick up, Joan. You heard me? Like that's when somebody catch you walking behind, they just say, just give it up, yo. Just get up. She hit him with the get up. He fought back a little, got exposed, been in prison since, not prison, but jail since last year. Been in jail since last year. And now here we are. And all y'all out there, all y'all out there, oh man, the niggas should be praying for the poom, and the black man should be putting themselves in these positions. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Are you
Get
serious? Where's the accountability? He did put himself in that position.
I mean, yeah, he got too reckless. He did. He got too reckless. But
And also, even
he,
if she was going at him, you better give me the money. He do the same thing. She played his cards against him. He
yeah, but
got
dude,
videos of people he blackmailing, and she
hold
did
on,
the same thing as
hold on,
she
hold on, hold
should
on.
anyway.
But they were in a relationship. That is different than somebody you just done fucked on and you got a videotape of them.
I'm sure it didn't feel like no relationship. There was no reason for her to be
It
loyal
didn't
in
feel like
that
a
anyway.
relationship. She was texting. Do you not remember the case? The text messages that were
Who
out? She was buying the prostitutes herself too. It wasn't just
she was
on him.
forced to do it. I don't care what nobody says. She was forced to do it. She was
She
scared.
she was on the
He put
stand
a
and she
lot of
said that
fear in
she
her
liked
heart
it.
and
Hold on. She was on the stand and she admitted to liking it herself sometimes.
okay.
So
Okay,
what
and
the
she probably did like it, but she still was forced into it.
what?
A lot,
How?
women do a lot of things that they really don't want to do out of fear. They do it out of the fear.
You know
Fear
what?
will make you do stuff that you don't want to do, and
Okay,
fear will
that's true.
also make you do yeah, the
And,
opposite way.
and that fear let your husband know that you was getting your back beat in and you picked up the phone too. And you picked up the phone. All that nice girl shit, get out the window. Get out the
What you mean
window.
pick
Her husband, the dude she's currently with right now, in court,
okay, who the
in
one
court,
who
she was
saved her,
asked
the one who saved her. I'm
in,
sure she appreciates.
in court, they asked her what I forgot the direct question, but it was uh when you were getting fucked, some did he know? And she said she picked up the phone. She was talking to him. The same girl.
You don't think I understand that.
So
You don't
you
think
do that?
Diddy
You do
made her
that?
do that?
Do you do that?
What?
Do you do that?
I, of course. Why? No, I wouldn't do
No,
no
no,
stuff
go
like
yeah, go what you was gonna say, why would you what?
that.
Why
If
would you
I was
what?
forced to do it, if I was forced, I think Diddy had a lot of fear in that girl heart. Like,
You think a nigga telling you you better pick up this phone?
yet to boost his
Come
ego while he fucking
on,
her or
dog.
doing whatever, he answered that phone. You know exactly what that do to a man.
The girl ain't
Y'all know
nobody
y'all be on that
forcing you.
answer the phone for that
Ain't
nigga.
nobody forcing you to pick up the phone, dog. We not about to
Oh
do
my
this.
god.
We not about to act like she was just this innocent person. She had no idea at all in the world. I was just this person who just got abused, mentally abused. I had no say so in none
I
of
think
the
she
actions
went
that ever happened. What
she
about when
went
you
to
went to
have a
go
good
fuck
time
Kid
and got
Cudi?
stuck.
What
She
about
got
when you was
stuck.
fucking
She
Kid Cudi?
got adult napped and stuck and
What about when
forced
she was
into that
fucking
shit.
Kid Cudi? When you left Diddy and you was fucking Kid Cudi, and then Kid Cudi come out and say he feel like you played him.
That trauma bond be so strong sometimes.
Oh,
Sometimes
but it worked out for the
the
trainer
fear,
though.
the fear she had, it brought her, kept bringing her back to him.
Chat
You ain't a woman, so you don't
free.
understand these
So
type
on,
of things.
but it worked out for the trainer though. Come on, man.
The
Come
trainer
on.
made her feel the most safest.
You know that,
This is just my opinionated, uneducated guess
man. Chat, y'all.
based
Hey,
on my own experiences.
all 10. We got a decent number in the chat right now on Twitch and YouTube. Chat, give me y'all thoughts. Get a quick thought. Just in one word, thumbs up or thumbs down. I mean, good or bad. Did he? Do y'all feel like he won or he didn't win? Because what I'm being told is from my research is that since it's the prostitution and it has no mandatory sentence, the judge can give him time served. Now who knows? They might give him an extra year in that bitch or something like that. But I just feel like in honesty and like the prostitution part of it. Like, let's just stick it on there. This was not no racketeering, bro. This was no evil organization that was just trapping bitches and kids and making people just do shit they did not want to do. This was not it. This was a horny ass old nigga. This was like
For
your uncle,
sure.
a horny old nigga, a horny old nigga living out horny old nigga shit. Now, you know what I'm saying? The nigga want to get his nipples rubbed with nut from the other dude. Hey, let him do it. Let him do it. You know,
Wait,
I
so
wouldn't do it.
is that not gay?
I don't know. Technically, it's not though. Technically, it's not gay.
You the first person I ever heard say that that's not gay.
Well, I mean,
Would you rub another man nut on your nipples?
hold on. But what I do and being gay is two different things. You feel what I'm saying?
So how would you feel if you did it? Would you feel gay?
I mean, I'm not with no. I don't even let my own nut touching me. So you feel me? I'm not with it. Period. But I'm saying, in what ways does that make him gay? Like what did he do that's gay? Cause he didn't like grab the nigga dick and then nut like grab it and squirt on himself. He told his girl when she was done to bring it back and rub it on him. So I'm just saying, like, how did that like is that gay? Cause like what gay activity? He's not look, you know what? Chat, this another one. Shout out Diddy. I got to on this one, yo. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Chat. And this whole breakdown, right? And this whole breakdown. I think it was 9 minutes. And this whole breakdown, right? Everybody talking about Diddy in the gay shit, right? We haven't heard not one story or detail that insinuates Diddy did anything with any man. As how many people came up there? No escort, man, nothing. Even Miss Ventura herself ever said Diddy did something with a man. Am I wrong? I
Guess
know the
they
free world ain't
didn't say
captured.
it.
Huh?
I guess they didn't say it. The people that was there, like I said, that whole thing, it's all entertainment. It was a distraction.
Nah, but I'm not,
All the stuff he
man.
did, of course, they're not gonna, because it's a
Free, our
lot of
platform is too big.
it's
Our
a lot of
platform's too
people
big
in
for that.
it's a lot of people in high places that been a part of his scandal, his thing. So they can't expose him like that, or they're gonna be exposed.
So what I mean, exposing like
I
what?
don't care what I don't care what nobody say. Ain't nothing wrong with being gay, but the man, like, he's a fluid man. I think that's human nature, to be fluid. I think everybody is fluid to some extent, but not all, not everybody, not
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say she talking about the niggas she be messing with.
I do
Um,
believe, no, I ain't really talking about, I mean, anyway, I do believe women are all fluid. Some women just are too indoctrinated by the society standards that they just say, "Oh my God, this is so nasty. I can't do it." But it's natural in women. To me, I think it is. That's why there's this double standard. But anyway,
well,
go ahead.
whether women are fluid, non-fluid, solid, gas, any of those three elements.
A
Diddy,
man rubbing another man nut on him, that is,
that's not what
that's
happened. That you're portraying a false narrative. That's not what happened. A
him
man that
wanting
a
another
man
man nuts on rubbed on him. That's questionable. That's questionable.
but it ain't no
But
man ever
everybody
touched
know
him.
did he like men?
I,
He like men and
oh,
women
look,
though.
okay, look, we talking about the verdict. We talking about the verdict right now, and the verdict is,
He's gonna get out.
I mean, of course, he deserves
He's
it.
gonna get out.
I just think our platform is too big for you to say putting somebody in jail for them fighting for their life is an entertainment. I don't think I don't think we should do that. That man got kids. I'm everybody got a family in this. I don't think he's playing with his life like that. Because if he would have been in prison for the rest of his life, we wouldn't be in here saying that's an entertainment aspect of
Even
this.
even if he did, what had to go to prison for the rest of his life, he wouldn't be in prison. I don't
Where would he
believe that.
be?
He would be
Tell that to R.
somewhere here
Kelly.
in this
Tell that
world.
to R.
He would be
Kelly.
somewhere lost.
Tell that shit to
I,
R. Kelly. He's in
sir,
prison. Tell it to
I
Bill.
don't
Tell it
care.
to
I
Bill
don't put nothing
Cosby.
past Hollywood. I don't put nothing past Hollywood. I can't believe everything I see in Hollywood. I think everything is scripted over there.
Free.
It's a distraction. Look at us. We're
Free. You
talking
think these
about it.
people
It's
are
a
not going to
distraction.
prison? You think these people are not really going to prison? You think people are lying about these people being in jail?
Not all the time, but with the Diddy case, yes, I think it's scripted. I'm sorry, I just do.
It's cool. It's cool. Chat. Put y'all verdict in there, man. Do y'all think that Diddy got off light? Do you think that he should have been punished harsher? Or do you think he got just what he deserved? Beat it up in the comments. Beat it up in the comments. Free think this is Houdini. She thinks it's a magic trick. She doesn't think anything was real. So I'm assuming that him beating Cassie was not real. That was an act. That was a
Didn't
that was
say nothing like
plagiarized.
that. You said that.
That
I
was
didn't say nothing like
plagiarized.
that.
That was plagiarized.
No, I didn't
The
say
the
nothing
video
like
is
that.
fake. It never really
I
happened.
do know. I think the whole lawsuit is fake. I think he
So
definitely. I
then,
think
hold
he
on, hold
did
on.
a.
If the lawsuit fake, then the video promoting the lawsuit. That's because that's what happened. The video started the lawsuit. Without the video, there's no
Well,
lawsuit.
he wasn't on trial for beating her, so he really didn't.
Oh
He really the
no!
the other stuff. So he's not gonna go to jail for that. He's not there for that. He's there for the stuff that they can control.
That
that
a
the higher
chat.
ups can control and make us watch some entertainment.
She a
This is going down in the books as one of the biggest cases in the USA or in the world.
really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
I think it's up there.
okay, okay. Well, look, two things. One, do me a favor. Next time you bring that bottle up there, take that logo off. They ain't paying us. And then second, and secondly, shout out to Diddy. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I think hey Diddy
Ugh.
Diddy, do I think you was on some of that
Y'all are
freaky ass
cringy.
bullshit?
I can't stand y'all. I
Who was
can't.
y'all? Who was
X
y'all?
Y's, X Y's,
Hold on, so you saying there's no women who was agreeing with Diddy?
and I can't stand them. Those women either.
Oh, so you can't say
They're
men and women.
they're
You just
X
can't say
Y's as
nobody.
well. They're X Y's as well.
That's crazy. All right. Anyway, next Chad, for us to go to the next part. Ooh, hold on. Sorry for that. But yeah, for us to go to the next topic, you the gag. I just but yes, Diddy did escape on most serious charges, and I think you got hey, I ain't gonna lie, chat. Right now, Diddy supporters are outside the courthouse going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let me just let y'all hear a little bit of this. Hold on. You know what? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, real clear. And there's some XYs and some XXs or YYs. It's something like that. You heard me? Um, here is this is what the sound like. Can y'all hear that?
Mm.
You know what? Let me do this. You can't hear right there. Hold on, chat. I want to know why my shit switched like that. Here we go. Here we go, chat. This is the scene outside the courthouse. They going crazy for that man. Look, chat. I'm gonna be honest. Before I wrap this up completely. The only reason I say this about Diddy chat is dead ass is just what I just told Free. I say this about Diddy because I'm thinking about the kids, man. I'm not like that nigga got kids, bro. They mom is not there. They got kids. And
Diddy killed her. That's why
don't say, hey, chill. Don't put that shit out there. That's not even
he
funny to play.
unalived her.
That's not even that.
Allegedly.
That's not even funny to say. That's not even something to play with. You playing with
I
somebody
mean, it's
whole.
out there. It's
But yeah,
out there.
you
I got
playing
it
with
from
people.
somewhere.
You
I
playing
got
with
it from.
people.
I
Hey,
got it
that
from somewhere. I got it from
but
some. That's what I
that's not this
believe.
platform. That's not this platform. Don't do that. We not doing that. Playing with people, moms out there. That's not even cool to even do. We're not putting that out there. We don't have no proof of that ever
Well, it's
happening.
alleged that he did
Yeah, but
unalive
we don't need to say that here though.
his mother.
We don't need to say that here. All right. As I was saying, chat. I'll say that man got kids. Yes, he probably put it. Well, not probably. He put his hands on a woman. Don't get me wrong, but I'm still saying there's so many other people that did that, and if not,
Which makes it okay. Okay.
nobody saying you gotta let me finish.
That's exactly what you
You
just
gotta
said.
let. No, I didn't say it was okay. You gotta let me finish. You put words in my mouth. Like I said, he put his hands on her like others have, but he didn't go to jail for that. That's not what he was on trial for. He's on trial for doing racketeering and prostitution. That's what he was on trial for. We have to separate the two. And like I said, this man has kids, and it's all cool. It's all cool for everybody to comment on it unless they in that position, and you the person that could be taken away from your family or from your kids. Like I said, Miss Ventura, her whole part wasn't even to throw him in jail. It was to get the 50 million or whatever amount that she got from the man. It was to get the money.
which
Not
she deserved.
now when it switches to somebody getting their life taken away for some of these allegations, that's completely different feel, yo. Going to prison, damn near probably for the rest of your life. Free, how old are you? In your 30s, right? Just imagine being behind a damn cell and some walls for some shit you did that everybody is doing.
I would totally not like that, but I also wouldn't put myself in no stupid position like that either,
Free, that's
thinking
a
that I'm
lie.
up
You have
there
never
with
done
them
anything
same
in life
people.
that could throw you in jail. You've never done nothing in life that could put you in jail.
Yeah, I've stolen before, of course.
Now, if they say if you ever steal and we catch you, you go to jail for life. But everybody in the world has stolen. And let's say you stole a motherfucking Kit Kat, a box of cereal or some shit. Do you think you should be in prison forever?
No, but if they told me what was gonna
Okay,
happen
no,
when
that's
I
all. That's
stole
all we
one
need.
more
No, that's all.
time, then
That's
that's
all.
my fault.
Hold on, hold on.
That's
Look,
my
look,
fault.
look, look. You said one more time like you got a chance. He never been in prison. I mean, been in jail. So
Well,
what was the one more
what you
time?
you did say that if they told you that you were gonna go to jail for life after you stop, I wouldn't steal. I wouldn't do it. Or at least I would
Hold on, hold
not
on, hold on.
get
So hold on. So
caught.
you said hold on, hold on. So chat. What she just said is I'll steal if I go to jail, but not if I gotta go to jail for life. Cause stealing can get you in jail.
I would
So you learned that you
basically,
you knew you could
if
go to
I did
jail.
want to, I would just be extra careful. I'm not gonna do nothing to get myself in a situation like that.
What you
So
mean? You stole, you just didn't get caught.
okay,
What
good.
if
I
they what
didn't get
I,
caught.
but what if
I
they
will
would
make sure I don't. If I want to steal, even if I want to steal, I'll do it. But I'll do my best not to get caught.
so if you did get caught though, you think you should go to jail
That's on
you
me.
hold
That's
on,
on
you
me because they
not
told
saying
me
it, not saying
consequences.
this on you. That's not what I said. The question is, do you
I
think
don't
you
think
should
I
be
would
in jail?
deserve that. I
You
don't think I would deserve that. No.
so you don't think you'll be able to you don't think you deserve to be in prison, I mean jail for life then. Just because you
No,
stole.
I don't think I should be in
But
jail for
what if the
life.
crowd
But
like
if
this?
that's the rules,
No,
and I
hold on.
broke the rule, then it's my fault. I have to
What
accept what the fuck I did.
man, Chad, everybody say that and then everybody be like, hold on, this shit is a little too harsh. This is
Accountability. Once
this
a
is
woman take accountability, they don't want it. They don't want it when she taking it though. Okay.
we gonna we gonna come back to that, but all right. um, what you think next? What is next for Diddy? What's next for him?
I
You,
feel like
do you think he gets
he's
any
going
time, like actual time still, or do you think he gets time served? And if he comes
I
out, what do you
honestly
think?
think I think that he is going to get time. So he probably have to stay in there a little bit while everything calmed down. But I think he's ooh, we golly. But I
Girl,
think he's going to get time served and he's going to get out and be more powerful than he was. I think it's finna be crazy.
so you think
Watch.
he gets out today or on the fourth, like before the fourth? Because the verdict came in, so sentencing
Oh,
or
he probably gonna be out before the fourth. He
okay, so
probably
he
gonna be out
okay,
before the fourth. That's probably his goal, and they're gonna give it to him.
so you say more powerful than ever.
I think he's going to come back more powerful than ever.
What
And I
about the people who
also think
shitted on him?
he's going no, that's gonna make him more uh that's giving him more motivation to become more more powerful, the people that left him hanging.
The chat said
So
Yeah, that's my girl with the heart eyes. Y'all funny. That boy funny. That boy
Who?
Vegas in the
Oh, hey,
building. What's good,
Vegas.
Vegas? He said, "How y'all doing, man? We talking Diddy trial." Okay, so you Free says she thinks he's gonna come out more powerful than ever, and that the people who shitted on him, what?
I think the people who probably was silent or who don't really have a mind of their own, who follow the crowd, they're going to try to ease their way back into his life thinking, I don't know, but I think he's going to be more cautious of who he have around him for sure.
I'll go. Oh, yeah, of course, of course. I think okay. I think
He
I
finna be
think
unapologetically rude, I think.
I I think he's gonna come out a little different. Um, I think having like being in your face that you had it was a real strong chance that you possibly could have lost like the rest of your years and being behind bars. I think he's gonna move more careful. And I think he may be more on the love because I do think even though he didn't get like found guilty of the serious crime, there's a stain that's on him and on his reputation and on him as a person. So I do think coming right off, um large brand companies are not going to be running to him to give him brand deals because it's still that video is out. That video is out, and I think that's something that he has to work from. Well, I mean, work back from. I definitely think he does. I know his name was what he was calling himself, Love, some Love. Um, I definitely think he's gonna take that and anchor down. And who knows? We might catch Diddy in a long-term relationship. Excuse me. He might actually settle down. You never know. You never know with him. Carisha, I know Carisha's out there.
Hell no. He
She
finna
posted a
still
little
be
thing
having
with
freak offs.
when the girl be doing that little thing with their fingers and shit. You know, I mean, if he does have freak offs though, I can see the freak offs being more.
Private.
Yes, definitely more private. Just cause I feel like if he gets let go today, I still think not the FBI, but the feds. I think they got a victory because they got him guilty on something. But if he don't really stay, I don't think the victory is really like it's a empty calories type of victory. It's like you eating corn. You think you eating good shit for you, but corn don't do shit for you, good or bad. So it's like
Mm.
empty calorie type of you know. But yeah, that's just my take on the Diddy thing. Um, any last words on it, Free? Chat, any last words on the Diddy? Any last words on the Diddy trial, the verdict? Remember I just said he got found not guilty of the serious crimes. We got found guilty as far as like prostitution with Miss Ventura and the Jane Doe. Any last words? Go
Uh,
ahead, Free.
Last words I have is me and including me, there's a lot of other people too who need to learn how to look at things how they are instead of from a emotional standpoint, because I'm very biased in this case because of the Cassie video. So I didn't care about nothing. He was guilty of everything that he was being charged for because of that video. And I do need to learn how to separate, you know, my feelings from things like that. But right now, I don't care. He's guilty. He deserved to get whatever he got. He's deserved to be in prison. That's just how I feel right now. I'll learn, but right now, is in this moment, I'm good feeling how I feel.
Daddy, daddy,
Shut
daddy,
up. You a
daddy,
trolling ass.
daddy, daddy, daddy. Hey,
You know when
hey,
they call Diddy name like that, he show up behind you.
hey, he might come
Bend
up
it
with,
over, bend it over.
hey, hey, chat. It might be tricky. It damn sure ain't 50, But Diddy and 7. Let's go. Diddy and 7, baby. All righty, all right. Next, we can get to our next topic. Speaking of c- damn. Have you been paying attention to the NBA? We know what that could be something small. That could be something small. I want to talk about more news that just happened. You know what? I actually let me do it. Let me do it. Let me talk about that real quick. NBA news, real quick. So, chat. Let's talk about the NBA news real quick. We have a lot of things that just happened in the NBA network.
Hey,
Huh? Can you
I
hear?
gotta use the restroom.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
She got a shit. Uh. All
You funny.
right, don't worry about it. I'll handle it. So, um, chat. NBA news. NBA news. Dame Lillard released from the Bucks. The Bucks have to pay the remaining one, I think it's 113 or 133, 131 to Dame Lillard on that, and he gets to pick wherever he wants to go. If I'm Dame coming off the Achilles, I don't rush to join a team. I'm rehabbing. Hey, maybe All-Star break. Whenever the time is him to come back, I'm looking at the landscape. Maybe I come on a minimum. Maybe I come on the middle because for the next 3 years, I get my contract paid out, fully guaranteed. And maybe I try to join a team. Who y'all thinking? Rockets maybe? Van Fleet? Dame? Huh? Huh? Or a recreation of the Splash Bros? Curry? Dame? What do y'all think about that? I think that might be some Miles Turner. He's left the Pacers, I think they basically said Halliburton is injured. Fuck next year. Let his ass go. We ain't trying to win shit now. He went over there to Milwaukee. I'm looking at the chat. Father said, Vante a king too. How you get a king in this bitch? Vante said, I'm waiting and then going to the Heat or the Celtics or even the Cavs or the Knicks. Okay, so Vante says he's going to the East. You think he should just stay in the East then? What about him? What about going to the Thunder? You going on the minimum? Go to the Thunder. Uh Vontae said no, the Rockets is overpowered. He says OP. But I mean, hey, but if you Dame Lillard, where do you want to go? Vegas said he liked the Warriors. So you think he should be with the Warriors? Kevin Durant, we already talked about that. Him over there with the Rockets, that wouldn't be too bad. That wouldn't be too bad. Y'all could, and then any team that tries to get Dame, you getting Dame at a very discounted price where you didn't have to give up anything, and you barely got to pay this man on this one. That hey man, that's looking real good, real good. Michael Porter Jr. He's paimed up with Cam Thomas. I think with the Nets, that shit is just going to be terrible basketball over there. Cam Thompson, he only averages about 2.1 career assists. The nigga don't pass the ball. And if I'm right, the what's his name? Michael Porter Jr. He only averages what 1.9 or 1.2 career assists. He don't pass the ball. Clearly, he wasn't happy in Denver, and Denver wasn't happy with him. I don't think he became the person they thought he was going to be. He is a shoot guy. He just wants to pull that bitch all the time. Uh, Red's in the building. Red's in the building. What's good? He said, I want him to go to the Rockets, but I can see the Lakers or Miami, the places anybody want to play. Hell yeah. He said, Cam Thompson a bucket. Yeah, he a bucket. He a bucket, but he ain't gonna get you your buckets. You gonna have to get your shit off the rim, cuz. He one of them dudes, hey, every time he come down the court, he pulling that bitch. I think he averaged about 26 to 20 attempts. 26 to 20 attempts a game. It's like, God, my boy, you only
Wait,
averaging 2.1 assists? Career? The
can I
fuck?
put a little? Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Um,
Go
Nobody's
Spurs.
better than Tim Duncan. Go Spurs.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, what up? Somebody in the chat. What up? His name or her name is Matta. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. Saying, can I help you with your headphones? Shit. We have to do it a little bit later, homie. A little bit later. Shit, we talking some news right now. But appreciate you joining the chat, man. Make sure you come over here to YouTube and hit that follow button as well, man. Some people in the chat could probably help you. Vegas said, is she from Texas? Who from Texas? Candace Park? Who you talking about? Caitlin Clark? I don't know what he meant. I don't know what he meant by that. But oh yeah. Hold on. Let me go back to it. That's what I was saying. Okay, yeah, the tracker. Okay, here we go. Hey, news in Knicks to hire Mike Brown. That might look like something. I'm hearing that the Knicks might be reaching out to Ben Simmons. Please do not reach out to that bum ass nigga. He's trash as fuck. Somebody got a case of the motherfucking the whips or some shit because he is ass. Duncan Robinson traded to the Pistons, which is good because the Pistons lost all of their sharpshooters. Tim Hardaway Jr. He's over there with Denver. He's over there with Denver now. And who's my other son over there? Who's my other son that just got picked up by Denver? Y'all know who it is? They need to get what's called out the league. Actually, get Ben Simmons out the league. He's terrible. He's terrible. He's ass. Get this nigga out the league. Get this nigga out the league. He's just stealing. Vegas said free. He said who loves Tim Duncan?
Me.
He asking is you from okay, he wanted to know are you from Texas because you fuck with them. Hey, appreciate
No,
everybody.
I
Go
just
ahead.
always love Tim Duncan, Ginobili, and Tony Parker. My favorite three players of all time, and Spurs, especially when they had the colors.
Okay. Turn her up now. Appreciate everybody that's in the building. Appreciate everybody. We got this bitch jumping right now. Make sure y'all all hit that like button. Hit that like button on the YouTube to go the long way. And if you're happy, please go to that Twitch and hit a quick button. You can be there for 2 seconds, 1 second, all I give a damn, and bring your ass right back to where we at, okay? Also, okay, we got Spencer Dinwiddie going to the Hornets. I said it here first, chat. Clip this. Clip this right now. Wolfie, clip this. LaMelo will not play for the Hornets next year. Guarantee. LaMelo will not play for the Hornets next year. Aaron Gordon, he back with the 76ers. We really don't care. We really don't care about certain people. Uh I think okay, yeah, what I say? Tim Hardaway? Who is that other dude that just signed with the Nuggets? Who's that shooter? Who's that shooter? I don't remember. Oh, Valanciunas traded to the Nuggets as a back. Fuck just happened.
What?
Hold on.
What's
No,
T?
no. It said that I'm offline. What the fuck? Can you see me?
Hold
Can you hear
on.
me?
I could hear you, and I'm looking at YouTube right now.
Okay. I don't know. That shit just tweaked. Okay, cool. Whatever. Vontae's in the building. He says Heath Action is free from Texas because the Tim Duncan shit. Oh yeah, we know, bro. You late. You late as hell. So. And this shit.
No, I'm
Vegas
not from Texas.
Vegas. Stop it, bro. Vegas. You not even from Texas, nigga. Talking about I love it. Nigga, how you love it? You from Vegas, nigga. If anybody outside, I don't think LeBron goes back. I don't think LeBron goes back to the Lakers. I don't know when they trade him, but it's gonna be hard to get LeBron off that $52 million contract, even though it's for 1 year. And wherever he goes, I don't know, but I think he's gonna try to get his sons to come with him. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I think he's going to try to get Bronny to get signed as well. But it's just going to be harder and harder. It's just going to be harder and harder. The Lakers are clearly rebuilding right now. They just brought Brooke Lopez in. You got Luca, you got LeBron, Brooke Lopez, Austin Reeves, Dalton Connect. A lot of white boys. A lot of white boys. A lot of white boys. I don't think we ever seen the Lakers dominant in my lifetime when a white man has been their star player? Do y'all remember? If I'm wrong, I ain't gonna lie, man. I fuck with the Europeans too, man. I fuck with you, Luca, but I don't know. As a Laker hater, I feel very confident for them having a white man as their star player. I feel very confident. I think we can. I think we're and a lot of white boys. Hey, I'm for real. A lot of white boys. A lot of white boys over there. I just named four off the top. Hey, if you don't add LeBron in there, they got to start a five full of white boys. You ain't seen that since motherfucking North Carolina, no, or Duke. You heard me? What is it? It's what Luca, Reeve, Connect, Brooke Lopez. I mean, shit. The fifth is Brian. Segregation. You heard me? But anyway, um, I just think that I don't know if this is going to be an exciting year for the NBA just yet. I do not believe that just at this moment, chat. I really don't. But it seems like a lot of stuff is a lot of teams are trying to prep up for this one. I think a lot of teams are not going to let they're not trying to let the Thunder hit a two-peat. So we're supposed to find out in a day or two about Giannis. Is he gonna stay? He gonna ask for that trade. We that is to come, chat. That is to come with Giannis as well. We're gonna see if he's really down to stay in Milwaukee. You want to be a big fish in a small pond, or you want to go to a big ass pond and try to be the big kahuna. You hear me? And let me just look up any of my other NBA news so far. You like LeBron? Free?
Yeah, I like, but I ain't got an issue with him. I like him. He's all right with me.
Do
I
you
think he's a good basketball player.
hold on? No disrespect. No disrespect. No disrespect. You've been doing that all day today.
What?
I'm gonna have to stop at the second mogul you done did that to. We're not about to sit here and let you keep coming at the moguls.
What are you talking about? What did I
You
say?
you just call LeBron a good basketball player.
I do think he's good. Why would he be in the NBA if he's not good?
He's great.
Oh, I mean, of course. Would you want me to, be
Hey,
into?
that is LeBron bleeping James, okay? Talk with some respect, Miss
I
Lady.
believe he's a good player. I'm just not a huge fan like that. Not like Tim Duncan. See, Tim Duncan though. Mm, Tim Duncan.
Old ass. I think LeBron, NBA, the state of the NBA right now. Let me see if I'm missing anything for the state of the NBA. I don't know. I am okay.
Speaking of sports,
Okay, go ahead. You got some?
oh, I heard somebody from here.
Boy, that quick. That quick. She tried to introduce the topic
But
and threw smoke at my boy.
turn up, put the city on the map.
No, you can't say it. You gotta know his name. All right, chap.
I totally forgot. It's in my notes, but I didn't write it. It's in my damn phone. I forget.
She don't fuck with that boy. She don't fuck with that boy. Hold on, man. Let me put this shit up there. Fuck. This shit just keep happening. God damn. All right, here we go. All right, chat. The person she is referring to. Let me put that time up real quick. Oh, you bitch. What time? Damn, sorry. Sorry about that. Chat. I gotta do this editing shit at the same time. All right. So who she referring to is a tight end from our city. His name is Mack Sutter. Mack
Oh,
Sutter, chat.
Sutter, yeah. Sutter. Congratulations, Matt.
Mack
Proud of you.
Sutter,
Very
chat,
proud of you.
is from Peoria Dunlap. He is from Peoria Dunlap out here representing. He is a tight end at Dunlap, and he is committed to go to Bama. Shout out to that boy Mack Sutter. Hey, I didn't even know. y'all even had it like that. I am not gonna lie to you. I didn't even know that especially Dunlap. I ain't gonna lie, especially Dunlap chat. I didn't think that they had it in there. So respect to Mack Sutter. Damn, bro, what in the fuck? Shit is stupid, bro. All right, my bad. He was a top Illinois high school recruit. I want to see this boy's stats. What this boy looking like? Let me see what this boy was looking like. Was he really like that? Because he had to be like that. Okay, he's 6'5". He a white boy. Shout out to the whites. The whites keep coming. L.A. and now Mac. He 230. Damn, he big as hell. 6'5", 230. That nigga looking like LeBron damn near.
Mm.
God damn. Okay, okay. I'm trying to find out his fucking stats. Look it up on your phone if you can. Like help
I,
us look
I'm
this up.
I'm hold on.
My bad, chat. I would, but my fucking computer keeps switching to the Google screen every time. Every time. Every time I'm like I click on something, they fucking switch to the Google screen for me. I don't know why. All right. Let's see hold on. Oh, so they were at the tight end, but they said he played wide receiver and quarterback. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay. He passed for 119 yards to be a receiver. Okay. Ah, okay. They got his individual. Okay, man, fuck it. Fuck it, chat. I'm sorry.
Recruiting. Okay. Dang, Chat GPT is that thing.
But go ahead,
Got
say it
all his
now.
stats up here.
He has 7
Um,
touchdowns this year receiving.
yeah, 230s. He a
505 yards.
national
Go ahead. Do your reporting,
uh
Miss Free. Do your reporting.
rating breakdown. Rivals updated June 25. National 71. State Illinois number 2. Position TE number 4. What is TE?
Tight end.
Okay, performance metrics, 40-yard dash, wingspan 80.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
80,
He got a
6'8".
80 inches?
GPA 3.5. Yeah, I guess 80
80
inches.
inches. Wingspan is
Mm.
fucking crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
commitment to Alabama.
That boy, he a big ass. That's a big hug.
Yeah, that's all they had. That's all they got. I don't know.
It's cool. It's all right. It's all right. Um, the chat said we bulldogged all day though. Go Georgia. It's Freeze Corner. Hey, on me. That's her segment when she get to reporting on shit. Freeze Corner. Alrighty, alrighty. But shout out to you, Mac. Keep working hard, man. Put the city on your map, bro. I hope that you go to Alabama. And go crazy, bro. And if they don't utilize you right, bro, go somewhere else. I definitely think that it's going to be a little tough for you, though, Mac, and Alabama. Not saying that you're not worth it, but unless they change their offense around, getting that tight end the ball, I'm not going to lie. Because Alabama is known damn near as wide receiver U. They have a lot of fucking wide receivers that have came out there in first round picks. Definitely first round picks. So um go crazy though. Go crazy. Them boys in Bama, they fast as shit. We got Julio Joneses, we got Devontae Smiths. Can the list just keep going on? The receivers out of fucking Alabama have been fucking magnificent. And that's to say the least. That's to say the least. Um, but yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Next topic. Next topic. Free, I have questions for you.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me? I'm gonna let you go. Should I? You want to go to like dating questions or not like super personal, but like things that's outside of dating.
We can go to dating.
Okay, let's go.
We can go dating.
All right. So free. We're gonna name this. Say this is Freeze Corner. Freeze Corner right here.
So I'm backed up in the corner. I'm put on a spot.
We ain't gonna call you back up in the corner, but yeah, we are on the spot. Free. When you're with somebody, right? Once you decide to finally be with somebody, how
Hmm.
long does it take for you to dead your roster?
If I'm not hiding anything or lying or anything, immediately.
I mean, the purpose of that question is that you ain't supposed to be hiding anything. It's when how long does it
Well,
take you?
immediately.
Well, no, look, how long? Let me break it down a little bit more. If you were engaging with somebody, like
Hmm.
talking to this person, how long while you're in a talk, like while y'all dating, how long would it take you to dead your roster? Is it the first month? Is it 3 months? Like, when would you finally be like, okay, I'll stop fucking with everybody else? Like, stop
I would
entertaining people.
probably I would probably I would probably need 2 weeks to a month.
2 weeks to a month?
Yeah.
That's fast. You lying? I feel like she doing that. She doing that girl
I
thing. I
mean,
think she lying. I think she lying.
no, I'm I don't think I ever been in that position. I ain't never been in that position. Have I?
But even if you haven't, I'm asking now. Like, if you were just to think
It
about it, if
would
you were just, do you got a roster right now? Let's say you do, right? If you got a roster right now and you start talking, is somebody else who came to talk to you, how
mhm.
long would it be until you did your roster?
I would need probably 2 weeks to a month.
2 weeks or a month? The chat says
Mhm.
6 weeks for them. For me, I ain't dead in the roster until we official. If we not official, I'm not dead in the roster.
But ain't that the question you said once like you get together with somebody, how long do it take for you to dead the roster, right? That
Yeah,
means
but
y'all are official, ain't it?
no, because I'm expecting what? No, no. Let me say it again. I'm talking about you talking to somebody. You're technically not with this person,
Oh, you well
but
I
you're.
I didn't
Go
okay.
ahead. Because I would
I
assume once you get to girlfriend boyfriend, the roster would be deaded,
yeah.
or it should be.
Well, are y'all talking
Oh, so
about
hold on.
getting
So you
together?
hold on. So you hold on. Chat got her. Hold on.
What?
So you saying even when you officially with somebody, it'll take you 2 weeks to a month to dead your roster.
No,
Either
if
that,
if we no, basically if somebody came to me and say I want to take it serious and I wanted to take it serious, but I still had a roster, before we take it to the next step, I would need the few weeks to dead that before we could take it serious. But I'm not I would see
see, look, got her.
me personally
Don't lie. Here we go. Girls
I
gonna say,
don't know.
"Oh,
Because if I'm dealing with multiple people, that means we got a connection. So it's gonna be difficult to just let one, if we got some type of connection. Because I don't just have a loose roster like that. Just to have a roster, it's
how many
it
girls be saying
is.
that? Oh
I
my
don't.
god.
Oh my god.
Chat, how y'all feel about women saying they don't have a roster though? Because you see free
I
right
know
here.
women have rosters and they didn't even ask for the rosters. I understand that.
Mhm.
But how do I dare a roster that I don't know who the fucking roster is?
Y'all be knowing though, the nigga that be on y'all ass. That's your roster.
Oh my god.
Chat, girl be out here acting like I just um me?
N-
When? I'm like, he never
nah.
even said anything, but he buying you hella shit all the time.
I mean, we know.
I think mine. Well, look, you know what? Let's spice the question up. even when you got with the person, how long would it take to officially be like, all right, I'm done?
So if we got together and then I had to end it.
Yeah, so let's say that let's say you talk to some people, and then you got with somebody, right? Like
Mhm.
let's say out of the 5 people you got with one, you were like, all right, I'm gonna take you serious. But you
Mhm.
ain't the day that you got serious, you didn't cut your roster off yet. How long would it take?
Oh, me?
Yeah, nah, the one that
Uh
scream behind you,
honestly,
grandma behind you.
honestly, it probably wouldn't. I probably would just ghost everybody else.
Oh, so you the type you ain't telling nobody, you just ghosting.
I ain't telling nobody. I'm just gonna ghost.
Okay, okay. Why the ghost?
Because I feel like I just don't owe you an explanation.
Even if it was your number one on your roster,
The number one on my roster is the one I'm gonna take serious.
that's not always true. Because the number one on your roster is not probably not the person who wants to be serious with you.
Mm, I don't know.
Yeah, so look, hey chat, she going to tell the number one, we gotta have a talk.
Yeah, I definitely. If I had a favorite, I would probably, if I like them, like really like them, I would definitely respect them enough to talk to them and tell them. But as far as if it's more than like two, then I really don't give a fuck about the other three.
Okay. I think with me, if I was with somebody, I think probably after month two, probably after like month two, so by like 8 weeks. Cause I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure because motherfuckers be playing. Motherfuckers be playing the role, and you just gotta really, really make sure. Motherfuckers be having people lingering on the low, and it's like because they not used to it no more now. They like, damn, I was doing this, I was getting this, I was doing this, or we was doing this. My life is moving a certain way. Now you somebody I got to deal with all the time. Uh, now I don't like. I'm not just going back to my own home all the time by myself. Now sometimes I come over here more often. About like 2 months. Give me like 2 months. Chat, what y'all think? Give me about 2 months. Once I ruffle the feathers a little bit and see that you serious, then yeah. Then the roster can be dead. The roster can be dead. But don't hey, chat, this ain't a joke. Don't think the roster ain't around now. Don't think they ain't on standby. Cause girls roster be right there, like army soldiers in the ready stands. They be sitting there like, soon as that phone ring, hey, oh, I was missing you
And we
too.
and we be annoyed. Oh, here come these niggas. God damn, leave me alone.
All right. Um. Next one. My next one is. My bad. Oh, how do you tell your partner that they're a part of your social battery?
Tell them,
Okay, I said, how do you tell them? I'm
hey
saying
babe, you're a
you,
part of my social.
you. How
Huh?
would you tell your partner they're part of your social battery?
I believe I wouldn't have to tell my partner that because
That's not
if
true.
I'm getting
That's not true. You just saying anything. We don't get on these mics and lie. Don't do that. Yeah,
I'm
God.
not lying though. I'm
How would you not be able to tell your partner that? You ain't never got annoyed of your partner? You ain't never feel like you need a break from your partner?
tell him
and that conversation didn't go the smoothest. Have you ever tried to leave your partner's house, or no, better yet, have your partner ever been at your place and you wanted them to leave? How did you tell them to leave? Because that's not the easiest conversation to have.
Was that what you asking?
No, but that's being a part of the social battery. You at a partner's house. How do you tell them I'm leaving, I'm just going home and I'm not coming back? Because most times they think you're coming back. So how you do it? Or you tell them you're leaving, but they want to come with you. And you don't want them to come with you. Hey Chad, beat it up in the
I
comments. Let
wouldn't
me
say
know.
nothing.
So you don't know how to tell them that. You just gonna keep
I
getting
wouldn't know
drained.
how, cause I don't know. I'm the type. If we gonna do a relationship, we have to live separately, cause that's how I'm gonna get my time to myself. Is us living separately. If we want to spend the night at each other's house, we could do that. But
That doesn't negate a social battery. Like just
cause I don't have
live.
to live with you 24/7. I could just stay home, and you coming over? No, I'm gonna stay home tonight. Like you really don't have to. I don't think it's that. It depend on the
Okay.
It depend on
It
the
sound like you talking
circumstance.
about a new relationship.
It depend.
Because I got another question to come to that. But if we being honest, what you're saying is not realistic. What like in a new relationship, yes. What long term relationship are people living apart? Unless it's long distance.
See that's the thing. I only just kind of realized this about myself.
Well,
That's why I'm only speaking
what?
from.
Okay. How would you do it?
I would just.
You said it from
I
the point of, are you coming over? And you say, no, I'm not tonight. I'm saying I give you my scenario. You're trying to go back to your house, and they say, hey, let me come with you. Yeah,
In
there you
that
go.
moment, I don't think I would know how to say anything. I don't. I would just be. I would put myself in a position to be annoyed by just thinking like you should feel my energy. I don't want you to come. I would be mad at you for not being able to feel my energy. Like move around. I just need leave me alone. I wouldn't know how to say it. I don't know
Chat,
how I would do it.
chat. How would y'all tell y'all partner? Because I think this is a real convo that people don't know how to say.
But sometimes that shit works though. Being
But
apart from each other, it works. It helps you in your own personal, mental, in your own world. Like
yeah, no, I
it
definitely
helps.
agree. I definitely agree. But we got to help the couples that don't live how you live, how you saying. We talking about the couple that live right next to each other, not live, but in the same house. Because it's easier, like you said, with the way you saying it. I do agree. It's way easier that way. But I don't think it's easier if you're in the same house.
Damn, because what's gonna go in your mind is this person gonna think I'm cheating, and that
Yeah.
stress that's gonna stress you out, and then it's just too much. Like I might as well not even say nothing, and then you just miserable for the rest of your life because you don't want to hurt a motherfucker feelings.
Vontae said,
Golly.
if Vontae said, nah, she right, LOL table, you toxic. Vontae said, who says y'all have to live together? I'm saying in the in the average relationship that's long term, what couples don't live together? On the
I mean, yeah,
average.
majority people do live
On
together for
see,
sure.
so we got to talk to those people because it's easy to say it to the people who don't live together. Like I'm with what she said. I'm agreeing that like if we don't live together, I could just hit you with a I'm going to my house or no, I'm not coming over today. So I'm getting my own recharge. But I just made it a little bit complicated for her because I said, well, what happens if y'all together and then you're trying to leave and they're trying to come with you? Because that happens when you like damn, I'm trying to leave, or I want my space right now. It's not negative. It's not like y'all breaking up. It's just like I need to recharge myself. And this motherfucker just all on you. Don't won't leave. You like fuck. You need to go home, or I need to go home. That happens. I think for me, I think it's good to say that type of shit early on, because
Yeah.
if you don't like establish that like, yo, this is how I kind of operate. Sometimes I need a break, blah blah blah. I think it goes to what Free says, and it started being like, why you acting like that? You ain't never act like that before, and people gonna start thinking you probably cheating. Like, oh, you just need to be alone. You ain't never need to be alone before. We have always done this, and I think
Because you
it's
got that impulsive love. You want giving them all the attention, want to be around them all the time. And you don't even care about your social battery at that time. It's just when y'all get together, living together and stuff. Now it's like, damn, I didn't do it before because we was puppy love stage.
exactly exactly. Monty said, and oh, is that? And it is easy. It'll just go in another room and chill. Vonda said, when we gonna stop living by today's standards? No. Okay, look. You saying going into another room and chill. You saying going to another room and chill, right? What happens when they eventually come into the room with you? I'm assuming that social battery needs more than 30 minutes to an hour. I'm assuming. Something, because what if you got kids? Then you're constantly being by somebody. What you gonna do? I'm gonna just go to the store real quick. Yeah, you gonna try to do something to get them fuck away. But I'm saying, how do you communicate that with your partner? I do it early. Like sometimes
Yeah,
I say,
that's the
man,
best. Yeah.
I could be a little distance. I say that. Like sometimes I could be a little distance. I don't mean to, but it can be like that. But sometimes it's just like shit, I don't feel like talking. And I think a lot of us feel like that sometimes. Like you just don't feel like talking sometimes, or it's not even like I don't want to talk to you. It's just like shit. I just want some me time. I like my time. Uh, Father said it's communication and setting boundaries early, like you said. Yeah, and look, that leads me to this question: what do you think about sleep divorce?
Oh, say that again.
What do you think about sleep divorce?
Sleep divorce?
Yeah.
I've never heard that ever in my life. Ever.
Okay, so sleep divorce is you may not like how your partner sleeps, so y'all sleep in different rooms. And it's not nothing negative. Sometimes they can come into your room too, but like you want your own space sometimes.
I'm for I think that that's healthy. I think it's healthy to have your separate rooms if y'all in the same house.
I'm 100% with you on that. I think that's a great idea. I think
I believe
I
that's
think
a
sleep divorce is
wonderful
yes,
idea.
because sometimes girls be sleeping mad crazy, or sometimes say I don't want to sleep in the bed, like sleep
Sometimes
in the
you
bed with
want
you.
a different look. You want your own taste in there instead of one-sided taste. It's always gonna be one-sided when y'all sharing rooms.
Yeah, but I mean, not even on them sharing room. I'm talking about sleep. Like it's not about sharing room, it's about sleeping. Like you could be a
Well,
snorer. You could be one of the girls who like tuck theyself in the whole fucking blanket all the time, and then you like, damn man, I gotta pull this motherfucker from you. You could be somebody who moves a lot in their sleep. Cause see,
right.
if you moved a lot, if somebody like if a girl moved a lot for me, I wouldn't be able to sleep. Cause I'm like, damn, you moving way too fucking much. And it depends on how bad the snoring is. Cause the snoring, like my homeboy, he slept in my not my bed, but like he slept in my crib before, and this nigga was so fucking loud. I was like, God damn, my nigga. I'm like, them bitches cannot be happy with you, bro. Like, you must be digging them down and that they knocked out because, nigga, you're loud. And I mean, chat, when I say loud, I put this nigga I had my door closed. Why do I feel like I hear my dog? Oh, I'm gonna say, why the fuck I feel like I hear my dog? Anyway, chat. Yeah, I think sleep versus healthy. I think like if you can get a big enough crib or something like that, like I think people should try it out. I think it's and like I said, it's not that you're never gonna sleep with your partner. Like, don't get it twisted. It's just sometimes like shit. If you want to sleep somewhere else, you just go in that room. You just go in that room. So you like that? You think it's healthy?
Hmm.
All right, okay. You got one. Let me see. How long you been? Do you have a question?
About no, not.
Um, okay, we can go off of relationship ones. Go to the regular ones. You want me to go?
Yeah,
All right.
I
What?
don't have the questions in front of me.
All right. Um, my next question would be to you. Why are why is our most powerful memories, why are they negative? Like the ones that affected us the most. And I like when we go back to thinking about shit in our past and you start thinking
Mm.
about things, some of the strongest memories be ones that did you the most damage or so. Why is that?
Um, all although like, pain brings wisdom. It, I feel like a lot of times when bad stuff happened to us, it pain causes you to grow for one. So when bad things happen to us, we are so focused on not having it happen to us again that we store it in us to the point that for the rest of our lives we're in the defense of that. I can't.
You good, girl? Go ahead. You good?
I don't know. Like I said, I feel like when bad stuff happened to us, we just so focused on not letting it happen to us again that we're is stored in our mind as a memory, like a hardcore memory, because we don't want it to happen again. And most painful situations uh changed our lives and changed the way we think. So it'd be the most those moments that we remember because either we don't want it to happen or it was the most traumatizing thing that happened to us.
Okay. I was thinking about this. I was like, why? I was like, oh my God, this shit always happens. I was like, I don't know. Cause I was thinking about myself and I was like, damn, you know what? When we do talk about things sometimes that happen, like we do talk about the good things that be happening, but we do kind of hold on to some of the bad things like deeper. And I kind of agree with you that like it is because like you don't want it to ever happen to you again. But I do think I think those things are the things that you said. I think you said helped us grow, but I think changed us.
It changed who you was, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't always know if that's a great thing or not. I think like when we look back at it and we be like, oh, um,
It makes you wiser.
fuck, itch. You said what? I'm sorry.
No, I said it makes you I didn't understand what you meant by saying you don't know if it's a good thing because I believe like everything happens for a reason. And it don't have to be a good thing, but it definitely makes you wiser. It changed the way that you operate. A lot of painful situations change the way you operate. Or a lot of the newer versions of you were born because of a painful situation.
The chat said, "Go ahead and cook, free world." Well, the reason I say that though is because like is it really a good thing not to be able to trust people? Because the reason I say that you be like yeah because people take advantage, right? But most people who do that just think about the world. Everybody got scarred.
Mhm.
Cause ain't nobody just grow up saying don't like I'm gonna just con you. Nobody, no, from birth as a baby, that you're not growing up with those thoughts to just con people, not to trust people. You might have like natural feelings to stuff, but I'm talking about each person. I'm saying I'm like how people eventually got towards thinking like that in the first place or feeling those feels in the first place. I think we hold on to them because like they change us. And the reason I say I don't know if it's a good thing or not is just because like did this person that we turned into, are we saying that we couldn't have been this person if we had not experienced those bad things?
N- I think you'll still be vulnerable to that thing. If it never happened, you will still be vulnerable. The only reason you became wise enough to not let it happen again is because it happened the first time. And it was painful enough for you not to allow it to happen again.
I mean, I hear you, but I guess I'm saying like, well, if it never happened though, like I guess isn't wisdom basically you learn from the past? Isn't that
Ye-
Chad,
You
can we look
said
up the
wisdom.
word wisdom? Yeah. What's the definition of wisdom?
Let's see.
Okay, for each corner. Yeah,
Right.
we I need to see what's the definition of wisdom. Because I feel like wisdom is being able to learn from the past, whether it's from your past mistakes or not. Like I don't know if you can have wisdom if it never like and I
Wisdom is the Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Wisdom is the ability to use knowledge, experience, and good judgment to make sound decisions and understand deeper truths about life. It's more than just knowing things, it's about seeing the bigger picture, learning from mistakes, and choosing actions that reflect insight, compassion, and clarity.
All right, so Chad, y'all heard it right. She said it about 2 times. It's about the past. Learning from experiences. So it would be have
Hmm.
you yeah, so so
So it's based off like the individual person because it's like an experience could have been bad for me, but if you went through that experience, you probably would have liked the experience. So I'm gonna go about it different from that point on, and you're gonna go about it a total different way because you liked the experience. I didn't. So it's
yeah.
like a individual person type
No,
thing.
but my thing was like about holding on to the negative memories. I'm thinking like, well, could we say, well, those things shaped us to who we are now? I'm saying that does us not experiencing those negative things though, does that mean that we weren't going to be who we were? You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause okay, I can say I'm wise to this, like you said, I got some wisdom to this now, but it's like, well, if I never went through that though, does that make me like, did that make me less wise because I didn't go through it, or did it like did this experience? What did that really change for me just because I didn't go through it? Did it make me a not better person because I didn't go through these things, or because you? It's kind of crazy. I always want to say it's kind
It's
of like
kind of
being.
yeah.
I kind of want to say it's like being poor, like or being in
Mm.
the hood. Saying just because I didn't grow up in the hood and didn't experience that, does that make me less a little bit? Like I don't want to say less than, but like just on the part of the memory thing, like do it mean I wouldn't have been who I am because I did experience the hood, or should I have experienced the hood and this would have made me who did? You feel me? Like that's kind of what.
E- Yeah, so with that example, I would say like a person from the hood, say a person from the hood, if if the world was to go to shit, they would be able to survive better than a person that wasn't
We
coming
don't
from
know
that
that. That
wasn't
ain't
from the
true.
hood.
That ain't true.
Because some people don't know how to survive without money. Poor people do.
Yeah, but
But a
okay.
lot of people with money don't know how to survive. They need their money to survive.
Yeah, but
So
I
it,
mean,
it
you're not counting to the people who possibly be teaching they like who taught camping shit. Going into the forest is a lot. Learning how
I
to.
mean, those
But
people
some
are
of them
will
got
be
money.
better. Well,
Them ain't no people from the hood.
true, but I'm just saying, I was speaking on people from the hood and a person that just grew up with money. Let's say they wasn't taught camp and
But
stuff. They just
yeah,
believe money is
I
everything.
mean, but see, that's an exception. You assuming everybody with money just need money forever,
I mean,
and you
okay.
saying people with the hood don't think like that. All I'm saying is this. I think we hold on to these negative memories the most and I feel like we kind of use that as a crutch to say like, yo, this is like you said, what shaped me. This who made me who I am today. Without this, I wouldn't be this person no more. And it's like to me, it's like, man, but did you need that to be who you were today? Or you would have been fine without of it? I think that and like you said, I think we just hold on to it because it's things that we know that like made us it changed our mentality.
Right.
It just changed our entire mentality. Like now we think a whole another way. That bitch cheated on me. So now I
You
know
operate different now.
yeah. And maybe it took me out of my genuine self. Maybe those scars
Definitely.
actually made it worse for me. Like, yeah, I'm proud of who I am today, but like I could have probably gotten here without the scars. Possibly. I don't know. I think that's why we don't hold on to positive things too much because the bad things we just feel like really changed our thought process. Even though I
I
have
mean,
kids.
look at Amazon reviews. If you looking for something on Amazon, you see all these good reviews. The first negative review is that's enough for me. The first negative review, it be enough. It's like it overpower all the 200 positive reviews that I just seen. But that one, it just has so much power for some reason.
Hmm. Hey, yep, that's kind of like the thing they say like 1,000 people can say something good to you, but that one person who says something negative, that's the one you hold on to the
What
most.
the fuck you mean? Everybody else for this way. I want your validation now.
Yeah, what the fuck you mean my hat should have been black instead of blue? But yeah, Chad, like I said, Chad, y'all could comment in the chat about those. But yeah, this is that's just little things I'll be thinking about sometimes. Like, and I heard people talk about those things before. Like, yo, we hold on to a lot of pain and trauma, and not just black people. I'm just saying people in general. And I was just always thinking like, why do we do that? Because I believe we do. Me included. I definitely think we hold on to that shit a lot, and we shouldn't, but we do. Um.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Ooh, speaking on that, if you could tell your younger self anything, what would it be?
If I could tell my younger self anything, it would be the most important part is the journey because where you at right now was a goal at one point. So the journey is the most important part. Fuck the destination. You're going to get there anyway. The journey is the ride to the next destination.
For me, if I could tell my younger self anything, um, I guess we talking like middle school and shit, right? Like, or we talking about 20s?
I was talking about like 19, 20,
Oh, so right after high school?
young adult, like right after high school.
Hmm. If I could tell myself anything right after high school, Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. That's a hard one. Oh, mm, probably go to a HBCU. I think and go far away. I would have said that those two things. Go to a HBCU and go far away. That's what I would have did. I think that would have been the difference. I think I would have told myself that only because I would have been around. I was craving like to be around black people that like just wasn't on bullshit. Like, yeah, we gonna have those everywhere. You feel me? But what about it? It's I think it's a different feeling being around black people like who like really trying to be about business and like trying to get some shit done and like who goal oriented because it's not that many people who are like just on a general basis. It's not, and especially, and I'm just speaking on our culture, but like a lot of people say they is, but it's not a lot of people who really trying to get somewhere and do some shit in life. And I just think being around that would have been a great experience for just for like 4 years. I just think that it would have been a great experience. And when I say move, go far, just don't go nowhere where it's just easy enough to come back home. Because I feel like I was doing that for other people, and I was like, you just never know what you would have, what life would have took you if you would have just went further away. And in the HBCU. So I think right after high school I take that because I think I was gonna go to college regardless, but I think that would have been a little bit different. That's probably what I told you. Chat, if y'all could tell yourselves anything, beat it up in the comments. What would you tell your younger self coming right out of high school? So like even if you didn't finish high school, I'm assuming she's speaking from 18, 19. What do you tell yourself from that age just as some advice or anything? Now, some say don't trust these bitches. No, but I ain't really had that too much of a problem. I didn't. I did actually. I did. Ah. Yeah, but I think a lot would have been changed. A lot for me. If I would have did that, a lot. I probably wouldn't have been with certain people because I would have been in a
No
whole
regret.
different. Yeah, I would have been a whole different. I would have been in a whole different like space. I probably would have been down south.
Mm.
Yeah, cause what was that school, Chad? If y'all can, it's in Atlanta. It's an all boys school. Moorhead, Moorhead College. It's a HBCU. That was one of the schools that offered me a scholarship to come there. But the only reason I didn't because it was an all boys school. But if I would have
So
been,
you was worried about the wrong shit.
well, shit, I ain't want to be no all nigga school. Fuck no, I'm a man. At the end of the day, Charlie, like, no.
There's a thing called school is out where you can see all
Yeah,
the women you want.
but no, but my thing was, I like based on the colleges I seen, it weren't like colleges right by each other. So like I
Mm.
was unaware that Spelman, the all girls school, is literally next door. Like you could walk across the grass. And if I would have known that, oh, I would have been
Oh wow,
cool.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
cool.
if I would have known that, I would have been in there. But I was like, fuck no, I ain't going to no school with no all dudes. Fuck
You
no.
could focus better when you at school
Man,
with
I'm
all dudes.
good,
I
bro.
mean, if you ain't interested in
I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. Nobody to do nothing because they too much testosterone. Hell no. I'm
them.
I'm okay on that. Okay. Let me see. Do I got anything else? Let me see. Appreciate y'all all being in here. Everybody that's on chat and I mean on the YouTube and Twitch. Appreciate everybody, man. It's a good day. It's a great day.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I forgot to ask you how was your weekend? Oh, you could
You-
finish up though. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you late. I don't even want to say about my week. I feel
Yeah, we
neglected.
finna close out, so yeah, I can ask.
I bet.
Anyway, sassy, stop.
I wanted to see is this we could wait for nah, we could do it now. Is there a male loneliness epidemic? I'll take over.
Oh, oh my God, this is funny because like all I see is goddamn.
What?
I
I
just
gotta
want to hear
take
what
my
you got to
dog out
say.
too. He ain't making no noise, so we kind of cool. Oh,
Ooh, oh, the
so,
pup.
yeah. I'm like,
Soski.
yeah. I'm like, he ain't really said nothing, so we kind of cool. Uh, probably could took his ass out. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Yeah, yeah. I want to say I think it is. I think it is, and I think it's a male loneliness epidemic. In a certain, and when I say that, I don't mean that there's not males out here having sex with women. I'm saying it more on like there's someone there's more who probably aren't, but there's really no real relationships now. In 2025, there's the the idea of a real relationship, like how how people kind of pictured it back in the day, it's not real. Like most
Mm-mm.
nowadays, a lot of relationships is exchange oriented and public oriented. People want to just be seen with people. People really don't like each other. People are really only doing it for what we could do for each other. And in that case, and in that fact, I think it's a male loneliness. Like I think it's a lot of dudes who feel like they don't there's no women out here for them for a lot of reasons. And like I said, it's I feel like it's a lot of exchange based exchange based. I feel like a lot of shit that social media has turned women into thinking about who they want to be, and which is kind of cool. You can be influenced, but also I think that also showed them what kind of men to go after as well. And in the real world, if you get off the internet, there's more people who are not like those men on the internet. And I think men have seen that too, and seen that the girls that they are attracted to, and at the same time, you might be out your league. You might need to get in your league. But when you have the girls that are not the dimes and the nines, that are the sevens and sixes acting like nines and I ain't gonna say eights, nines, it makes it harder out
But
here.
so say that again. What's making it harder?
So I'm saying, including social media that has women that are influencing women to be a certain way, but also influencing them to like certain men because it's what the men are portraying out here. But when you go
Hmm.
offline, there are less men that are like those men on social media. But since social media has become this big juggernaut, it has men thinking that they have to present themselves certain ways, and also that some of women want only those type of men.
Right. Okay.
And in reality, there's less men that are like that. Like the whole 50-50 shit. Yo, it is hard as fuck out here. There's not that many men who are making $50,000. So for a girl to think like, man, if I live with you, you gotta be fronting these bills. It's like, bruh, if y'all not going 50-50, it's hard for this nigga to probably live by himself.
I
He probably
mean,
living with a roommate. He probably live, and then are you living by yourself, taking care of the bills? That matters. Because sometimes
hmm
people be wanting shit that they can't even do.
right.
And if you are living by yourself and you're doing it, are you struggling? Because just because you living here, if you're struggling, then you might as well not even be living there. If I come in your crib and ain't never no food in this motherfucker, there ain't nowhere to sit. But oh, I got a house though. Girl, you might as well be living motherfucking nowhere. You must be living with your mama. You got all this shit, but there's nothing in here because you're struggling. I just think that shit, it's a lot of loss in the sauce. It's a lot of loss in the sauce nowadays. And I think that creates the male loneliness epidemic. That's why you got these fucking what the fuck they call them?
Red pill. It's a
Yeah.
lot of dudes that's been indoctrinated with that red pill bullshit. So, they automatically just hate women for some reason.
Hmm. Oh,
And
yeah.
then women like me who can't stand men.
I don't think the red pill people hate women. I think they just, like I said, I think yeah, women have like it's a
They
lot to change
stuck
with
in the
women.
past. They stuck in the past. They think we supposed to be like grandma and them.
They
But
do,
grandma and them told us don't be like them. Grandma and them told us get your own shit. Don't ever rely on the man.
but you see the thing with the women is though they're acting like they want the treatment that grandma and them had, but they got their own too. So now,
What treatment did grandma and them have?
I mean, they say they want to be.
Being cheated on, having babies by the neighbors,
I mean,
getting beat
that's been
on.
going. Hold on, hold on.
That's the
That's going on
most of
now.
them.
That's going on
That's what
now.
they yeah, but it was worse. Did you know damn.
No, my grandma didn't want to
Why
lie.
didn't I why didn't I write it down? But I think it was in 1974
Cocksuckers.
it became illegal to beat your wife. I'm
I
not sure
didn't know
about
that.
the year, but yeah, that it was legal to beat your wife. That's why the women was doing everything.
Oh, okay, but you trying to take my point just be on the negative side.
But
No,
anyway, yeah.
those women who are saying I want to be treated like that, they saying that I want to be taken care of.
Right. And they
There are a
have
lot of
every
women.
every right to feel that way.
Yeah,
They have every right.
they do. But the thing about social media that then created this epidemic is that so more girls might as well just be cool with dudes being either being hoes or being cool with being. Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna say being hoes because they ain't really trying to act like they act like they ain't trying to do the two girlfriend thing, but they rather be fucking on somebody who got a girlfriend at the crib and they know about it and
I
act like
mean,
they don't
yeah,
know about it.
women, for like, women as a whole, when it comes to stuff like that, I think women like they like messing with another with a
Hmm.
man who got somebody. It just for some reason it puts a spark in there or something. I don't know. Or did they feel like they're getting picked over another woman? I mean, I've when I was young, I was in a situation like that. I thought I was better because I got picked, but that don't mean nothing at all. But I think women, they just like to feel like are better than the next woman when it comes to stuff like that.
And just for the male loneliness, though, I just wish both sides a little bit, but it's it's a little bit from the women more. But I mean, dudes got to know how to approach women too. This shit, see, that's what the internet though. Internet got motherfuckers just being there. I'm gonna send you a heart, a kissing emoji, and that means we talking or what you doing. Now I ain't gonna lie, what you doing be getting it done. We ain't gonna act like it don't. See, I be hating girls be acting like anything don't got no type of game. Girl, you done went from a motherfucking kiss emoji. Somebody that sent you in your DM. Stop it. Stop
Mm,
acting like you ain't never went.
I also think the problem is like a lot of dudes they use their money, but women today money ain't enough. You got to actually have a character. You got to actually be a good person. You actually got to come with something that you can't buy. So women are actually looking at a lot of dudes like, nah, I rather not deal with this. They setting more boundaries and stuff like that. And the money alone ain't working no more.
Mm,
So dudes don't be having their own personality. Their whole personality is their money. So
you're right.
that's a reason too.
You're right. You know what? I will admit that most dudes' personalities are their money. But like I said, that's social media because the girls that they done seen on social media, and even your average girl is promoting that. I want to be taken care of. If you can't do this for me, then we might as well not be together. We might as well be roommates because I can do it for myself. And it's like, yo, you making it seem like, do you not know men that make what 80K? I think 80 or more. They're already in the very 1% or the 5% of Americans.
Mm.
Like, think about that. Like people making it seem like 80K and above is just so easily to be attained. That's why it's a small percentage of a men in America that makes that much. It's not a lot. People be making it seem like that shit just growing trees. Girls be making it seem I done seen girls that's not it. BMWs. You heard me? I didn't seen them. But it's BMW bad built
Body
from
made wrong.
body made wrong bitches.
Watch the bitch word.
I didn't seen them say if a dude ain't dropping his schedule or if he ain't consistently blowing my line up, not even blowing my line up, but getting me flowers doing this, then fuck him. I'd rather be single. Girl, is you playing?
So she ain't got the right to feel like she deserved that? Just because you don't think she deserved that?
Know your weight class. It's very important to know your weight class. It's very important to be it's chat. I promise to God, it's very important to be self-aware. It's very important to be self-aware. There are a lot of people right now, they are not self-aware. You are not J-Lo. I'm sorry, boo-boo. You're not J-Lo.
But when it's a known fact that dudes will do anything, then it makes these women probably feel that way. Like, oh, he was fucking on me that one day. They feel like they got the right to, go to another guy of that status and, feel like she's that girl for him too, because this guy of status chose her. So she obviously deserved did it.
Come on, dog. Come
I
on, Bama.
mean,
It's very important to be self-aware. Chat, it is very important to be self-aware. I'm telling you. Hey, niggas too. You going up there trying to talk to this 10, thinking you that nigga because you got a little bit of money, then she spin your dumb ass. And now you're on the I Hate Women campaign. It's real snipers out here. It's real snipers. And Chad, don't let these niggas, oh man, confidence and all that. Yeah, I fuck with it too. I'm not saying don't shoot your shot, but I'm saying it's very important to be self-aware. My nigga, you got all this money, you think she liking you for you. No, she don't. She like you for what you can do for her.
no, I think the another issue with the male loneliness is a lot of dudes they be focused too much on the women that they claim they don't want. The women that y'all want, they're out there. It's more than them than there is the other ones. It's just social media. But y'all are so focused on the ones that y'all
I see
don't
what you're saying.
want that you think everybody like that.
But you know what? Because the ones they don't want has tainted the ones that they do want. Didn't I just say if you a 7, but you think you should be treated like a 9 and 10? Not saying you shouldn't. See, look, this the problem. When I say this, I'm the bad guy because then they say you shouldn't say girls should be treated less than. Yeah, and
Yeah,
yeah.
that's how men are. Ladies, I
Hold on,
need
hold
y'all to
on.
understand
But
that's
hold on,
they
hold on.
go off
No, no, no,
looks.
no, 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 no.
You're
I
treated
didn't say
well
that you
based on
shouldn't be
how they
treated. Hold
think
on,
you look.
hold on, hold on. I did. I mean, yeah, of course, that's what pretty privilege is. But
Right.
what I'm saying is, if this is your girl, I don't think you should treat her like a bitch or less than. I'm not saying that. If it's somebody that you really want to be with, treat them like the queen you would want to treat your queen.
Excuse me.
But what I'm not saying is, if this bitch is a 6 and you trying to treat her like you would treat a dime, no, it's not happening. Because you wanna know why? The girl's not treating you the same, bruh. They not treating you the same. Am I lying? Am I
Damn.
lying? Am I lying? You not treating no 5.
So if you had a girl and you thought she was a 6, You wouldn't treat her like
Hold
she
on.
a 10?
If it's, you said my girl, I said treat your girl like the queen you would treat your queen, like how you want to treat your queen. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. So just the person you talking to, you're not treating a 6 like you would treat a 10.
No, I'm not. It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
very important to be self aware because if I'm a 6 in her eyes, she's not treating me the same as she's treating a 10. She might let the 10
Okay,
bust on
I
the
get that.
first. She might let the 10 bust on the in the first hour. She might make me wait 3 weeks to a month, and she be
See,
like,
why
"You."
do like why
I'm just look, I'm just going there. I'm saying this. She might give him the number within the first conversation. She might make me play the chase game. I might not get it to the fifth interaction. She might have gave him the number right off the top.
she might have, do you know that?
I'm giving an example of somebody that that a girl views as a 10 as a man, and if I'm a 6, she's not treating me and him the same. She's not.
I honestly don't I don't think women I don't
Come
know. Never
on,
mind. Tens
you
ain't.
hold
I
on. So
think
you telling me you ain't never treated two
women are
dudes?
more scared
Hold on,
of
hold on, hold
10
on.
type of
Watch this.
niggas
Hold on,
because
hold on.
they pretty.
Okay, regardless if they pretty or not, you ain't never treated two dudes differently because you thought one looked better than the other. Oh,
No, looks don't matter. It's based off the vibe.
my bad, my bad. See, look, she's doing
No, I'm
semantics.
serious.
Hold
I've
on, hold on.
never been the
My bad,
looking
my
type
bad,
of
my bad,
person.
my bad.
Oh, so
She's speaking semantics because I said looks. You ain't never treated another dude differently that you thought was a 10 or that not a 10, but somebody that's very high ranking on your board compared to somebody that you was like, I wouldn't even think about giving this nigga a chance. You ain't treat them differently. And when I say treat them differently, interacted with them differently.
yeah, that's a natural
Thanks.
thing. Yeah,
All right, Chad. She's trying to say like I'm saying something
it's
groundbreaking. Come on
it's
now.
it's a natural thing.
Yeah, what you mean, isn't it
But
just
I don't believe I don't like you giving me the vibe of treating like the CEO so much better than the janitor. I believe in treating everybody the same though. I don't treat a
but you're
person
talking about like as a
wrong
person.
based off of
You're talking about as a person. But you're not talking to the CEO the same way you're talking to the janitor if you're trying to date them. It's a difference.
okay, you're right.
Or you know what I'm saying? The janitor, you might have to work a little harder. You might have to work just a little bit
You
harder.
be but probably not because the CEO
True.
gonna spend the bag.
But not even spinning the bag. He just like you might view the CEO a little bit differently.
Well, yeah, okay. I totally understand what you're saying.
I'm gonna say, what about
I'm looking for some battleground and I can't find it.
no, but look, you're right. As a person, though, I'm with you. I'm like, as a person, I treat everybody with the same respect and everything like that. But if you a girl, I'm looking like if you somebody I'm trying to fuck or trying to get to know, if you a 6, you not getting that 9 treatment. I'm sorry, baby girl. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I know the game. I play it very well. I know if I was a 5 in your face, you ain't. Hey, you gonna make daddy work for that motherfucker. I'm gonna make mama work.
Dudes treat every woman on their roster the same. You get the same treatment. You get the same 4-piece meal from Wendy's. They do the same for every of them.
Shit,
They do the
not.
same for all of them.
Hey,
God,
hey,
don't trust it.
hey,
Don't
roster,
trust it.
y'all know who y'all is.
Don't trust
But
it. They get
everybody,
treated the
hey, hey,
same.
where my fellas at? Hey, somebody, fellas. Oh, shit, you funny. Well, I think that's all I have for us on my notes. Let me see. Any notes? Let me look and see my notes. Let me see. Do you have anything left?
Hmm, no,
You
think that
got
was everything.
you got nothing? Huh?
Um,
My bad.
I was trying to think of something to close with, but I don't have nothing. Y'all stay cool. It's been hot and humid out in our city.
Yes, it
I
has.
live in Calabasas. Shit, it's crazy over here.
Justin Diddy's former assistant begged for him not to be released today, and then Cassie lawyer also begs for Diddy not to be released today. Fuck y'all.
Oh, so they trying to get him out now.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Fuck y'all. Uh, if I'm a Diddy
Oh
fan,
wow.
if I'm a Diddy fan, I'm fuck y'all. I'm trying to get out today. If you was behind bars, you trying to get out today?
I'll definitely be trying to get my ass out of
Hell
there.
yeah, fuck what they.
Shit.
Hey, fuck what they
Who want to
talking
be
about.
behind bars?
Right on
Want to be
mamas.
told what to eat. Who wants to go from eating lavish to eating gunk?
Hey, and he finna eat real good too.
He finna eat good,
Hey, if he get out tonight, he having a
but
party.
still fuck him. He
Hey,
can eat my ass
he
or
having a
suck it with
freak
a
off.
straw.
He having a freak off tonight.
Oh, for sure. He was having them in that prison with the men up in there.
Okay.
He was
All
enjoying
right.
himself up in there.
What you got planned for this weekend?
You always be trying to cut me off.
Because
Crazy.
cause you crazy.
Um, I don't have nothing planned for my weekend. Do I? No, I don't really have much planned. Um,
The chat said free. Way too soon.
what?
Cause it's with the men.
I said what?
With the men. He was with the freak offs. With the men in the prison too. You
He
say
gonna miss. He gonna miss them. He gonna miss them up in there.
you don't got nothing planned?
They gonna be like, "Bye, Daddy Diddy." No, I don't really have anything planned.
For my weekend chat, you can catch me Saturday morning, playing Split Fiction with Tiff Tizzle. Also, me and Free have we about to try some Friday chat Fridays, probably around the same time, or a little earlier in the day. We're gonna do reacting to streamers. So we're gonna start reporting streamer news. Chat. We got some shit that's real spicy that we really want to talk to. We thought about getting to it today, but we thought, hey, let's keep the flow where it's going. No, Wednesdays is our day to do the pod, so we're gonna do not everybody pod. But Fridays, chat, we're going to be covering streamers. Shout out, what the GGs, the Clovers, Reggie, them. There's a lot of spicy shit going on right there, man. So that shit is definitely funny. Dad, they said the chat said Daddy Diddy. Hell no. um. Yeah. So chat just expect us to cover some beef that's going on, and just streamers in general. It's gonna be me and Miss Free World in the motherfucking building.
Oh, and you reminded me as well. For those of you any women in the chat or whatever, so starting this Sunday, I'm going to be going live every Sunday at 4:30 in the morning, reading a book called Untamed by the author Glennon Doyle. It's a self-help book for women or men who want to get out of the habit of people pleasing and stuff. So I'll be live reading it every Sunday, and we will reflect good vibes, good vibes.
Oh, so men are allowed to come.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. She said women at first. I make sure, man. A lot of sexism going on. Okay, okay. In chat, what's tomorrow? Thursday? Okay, no. Oh, chat, we're going down to four streams a week. We're going to four streams. We're gonna stream today, which is Wednesday. We're gonna do Friday, which we said covering streamer news. Saturday, split fiction or Saturday morning cartoons. That's what we really call it, Saturday morning cartoons. And then the next one will be a Monday. So the off days will be Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. We'll be on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I mean, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. All right, Free, if you have anything else to say, that we about to call it one.
Um, It's been great. I hope you all enjoyed the number one podcast in the United States.
In the world, fuck you thought.
Yeah, in the world.
Yeah, you
What's
feel
up,
me?
Jay Z and Beyonce? I got y'all. I'm gonna text you back, Beyonce. I got your text. And Doja Cat, I got you. I'm gonna bring that what I said I was gonna bring, Doja. Okay. Anyway,
Streaming
continue.
world, be prepared for us, man. We coming, man. Free and Tavo, man. You heard what I'm saying. And remember, I say, man, go after your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, and ambitions. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. Develop a fucking button and say what? Free?
Fuck you, bitch.
Right. Because think you can do it because they never did it. They don't know nobody can do it, and they don't believe in you. Okay, fuck them. Keep going, and remember, you only lose when you stop. All right. So keep going. Keep your heads up. Have a great hump day. Get on some humping if you can. You hear me? And I love
Bring
y'all.
that
I will.
ass over. I'm sorry.
Hey, do it for the ladies. Get ready to go take this little dude out, chat. Love y'all. We will catch y'all Friday. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button as well, chat. Let's get this video up. Let's get this up.